In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a workflow in Glide. A workflow is essentially a series of actions that run after being triggered by a user. Workflows can be extremely simple or very advanced, depending on what you want them to do. Glide gives you hundreds of possibilities, but the core principles remain the same, and once you understand them, you can build any type of workflow you need. To begin, let's look at a simple example. I'm currently in my contact form, and on the right-hand side menu, if I scroll down, you'll see that the action setup here is Show Notification. This means that when someone submits the form, a notification appears on the screen. If I enter some sample data and click Submit, you'll see that the notification appears. Now, this is just a direct action linked to this component. It will disappear if this component is deleted because it's not saved anywhere else. To convert this into a workflow, click on the Action area again. This time, instead of choosing Show Notification directly, hover your mouse over Workflows and click Create New Workflow. On the right-hand side, you'll notice that Glide automatically selects the correct table and trigger because we are creating it from the form. If you create a workflow separately, these fields will not be filled automatically, and you will have to choose them manually. Now, I will add the same action. Show Notification, and click Done. The workflow is now saved. What's important here is that even if I delete the entire form or the entire screen, the workflow itself will remain saved inside the workflow section. This is one of the biggest advantages of using workflows in Glide. Now, let's explore workflows with more than one step. To add a new step, simply click the plus icon after any step, and you can choose from a wide range of actions: updating data, sending notifications, triggering automations, or even using AI to process information. For example, in another workflow I created, if someone in my Slack account sends a message asking Glide to create a new task, the workflow begins with a Slack trigger. Then I use Generate Text to interpret the message. After that, the workflow adds a new task to my table, and finally it sends a confirmation back to Slack. If you want a deeper explanation of this workflow, you can watch our dedicated video on sending Slack messages with Glide. I also want to show you a workflow that contains conditions. If I go to my tasks section, you will see all the tasks listed. When I open any task and click the Mark Complete button, two fields are updated: the name of the user who completed the task and today's date. If the task is clicked again after being completed, it only shows a notification saying Already Completed. To achieve this, I created a workflow with two possibilities. The first condition checks whether the task status is not completed. If it isn't, the workflow fills in the name of the user and today's date. The second condition checks if the task is already completed. If it is, it simply shows the notification. Glide also shows the run history on the right-hand side of the workflow, so you can see exactly when a workflow ran and what happened during each run. Lastly, if you want to create workflows manually instead of through actions, go to the Workflows tab, click the plus icon, select a trigger, and then choose the table where the trigger should come from. Once you understand the logic behind triggers, actions, conditions, and AI steps, you can build any workflow you need and automate almost anything in your Glide app. And this is how you can create a workflow in Glide.